time to get started on it. So I gotta move everything off this wall so I can get to the electrical-ish, see what's going on with that. Gotta take that shelf off the wall. I gotta take those shelves off the wall, or at least figure out what I'm gonna do over there in the corner. So that I can hang plywood on this wall. It's 5 sheets of plywood will cover this wall, so yeah, it's 20 plus foot across. Yeah, good times on this one. I need to get started on it because I got so much stuff I gotta do. Plus, as soon as I can get this wall covered up, then I can put the shelves up here and get all this stuff put back over here. You know how it is, it's a zigzag back and forth. Yeah. I'm gonna get started on it. I picked the hottest of today's July 4th. It's about 90 something today. Anyways, let's get done. Let's get this done, bro. That didn't take too long. Didn't take too long at all. Found my raised garage sign. Thought that was funny. So, yeah, now I work on cutting this out. Sorry about the wind. I get the blower moving air. Yeah. So it goes through the wall, comes out underneath, and goes back up. A bunch of stupid, bro. And it's underground wire, so. So those boards there off the shelf, they're long enough. I put them up top. So I'm just gonna lay them up there right now. So the wire is already, the hole's already cut. There's a hole there, hole there. There's no hole there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that wire out of the box and run it through the stud and just go ahead and put that one box right there. I don't need a bunch of outlets over here. Like I said, this has only got 20 amps coming out here, and they use the underground wire. Right here it is. So, yeah. One's for outside light above the garage. I can fix that. And then this is inside light. One outlet there. So, it's all pickled around. I'll probably get rid of that and just move it over here. And remount this box and run new wire. I have a bunch of wire right there. So, I think this will do all right. I think it'll be all right. There is an outlet over there. I'm not worried about that side today. I'm just worried about getting this plywood up. I'm going to run the plywood long ways. It's less cutting. Because if the joists are not right, then I'll have to cut the plywood down. So, I'll measure it out real quick, but most likely I'm just going to run this way. It takes 5 sheets to go all the way across this wall, so 2 will almost get to the door. I'll measure it out real quick. I'm going to use old trusty DeWalt nail gun. The reason why is because I really didn't want to waste the time using screws. The nails are about 100 times faster, and I already own that, and I've owned that nail gun for, man, probably 5 years and never used it. I think I used it one time. So we are just going to pop us up some nails. If I can figure out how to get the freaking box open. Man, I'm about to cut you, bro. Huh, locked on it. Okay, so I just got some little 2-inch nails. Just freaking 2-inch nails, man. I'm not framing up a house, you know what I'm saying? So, just some plain Jane 2-inch nails will do the job. Cool. Ooh, what is that? Like I said, I haven't used this thing, man, in years. So anytime you're going to be working with a nail gun, a good idea to put some lube in it. Because plus it has been sitting for a long time. We'll put some lube in it. Whoop, whoop. All-purpose lubrication, premium tools. Maximum tool. It's been a long time since she's been lubed, so you don't have to put it on there, but I will. It, like I said, it's been sitting for years. It'd give me some bug spray too. Bought me some outlets for the lights. We're gonna try to get the lights done today too. I forgot to pick up wire, so I'll probably have to zip tie it up. That's funny. I don't care how many times you check it out, you always miss a nail. It's like hanging drywall. I swear you think it's perfect until you hang the drywall up, and then you'll find 3 or 4 nails. Come on. I think I got them all done. Let's see what we got here. So I marked the floor where the studs are. Just split the difference. I'll cut this out later. I just want to get it up real quick. I don't have to be perfect right off the bat, so I set the depth on my gun to just break the wood. And that floor's off quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. Okay, I'm down there on the flush, so I'm going to put a nail in the bottom down here. Something looking about right. That way I can straighten this one up. Little pry bar that works really good on this. It looks all right. There we go. Cool. 1 down, 5 to go. Good times, man. So I just temporarily put a screw in this just to try to catch my level on this. And there's I'd say an easy 3-inch gap between the plywood and the concrete. That's how much this floor is not level at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one back off, and these 2 sheets here, I'm gonna run them vertical. I knew it was off a little bit because that corner down there, it's up about 3/4 of an inch up off of the concrete. When I saw that, I figured I was going to have a problem with this over here, but that's 3 inches. I'll show you. That's 3 inches from the concrete to the bottom of the plywood. So, yep, we'll just take that back off. Like I said, it's just screwed on there right now. I'm not worried about where I cut out for the outlet. That's not a big deal. And just run these vertical. Not bad. I'm back after my little nap, my little take a break. I'm tired. Anyways, so this back corner back here from that where the old shelf is or was to the center of that is 48. So I'm gonna have to cut a shorty board for this. See what that is again. Let me go over there. Well, nope, that ain't gonna work. We go to the center. Okay. So this is gonna be like 19 inches. I cut my board off at 18 inches. 19 by 88. That'll get me that little piece right there. That little corner piece there. And then I go full sheet to the window. There's another window back there. That way I'm out of that corner. And then technically I could start putting some stuff in the corners. I have a couple other little steel shelves. I don't think I'll use the plastic ones over here because I can't adjust the height on them. So if I get that corner done, then I can put shelves over here, start putting this together, and then I'll cut a piece for that wall beside the door, and then that way I'll be done for today. It'll be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll be 3 sheets. I guess I still got, what is that, 2, 4, 5. There's 5 sheets laying there, 5 1/4. So let me go ahead and get this done real quick, and we'll go from there. Cool. Got that done. Only took a couple minutes. So my back corner's done. This wall's done. I'd like to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this corner here, and that way I'll be done for the day as far as hanging plywood. Oh, I got 4 sheets left, so this corner's gonna eat up a sheet. And then once I get all this moved over, I'll burn the rest of it on that wall. So that's 10 sheets I bought. Yeah, I should have enough to do the back wall and this corner. Should. It looks like 2 more on the back and 1 there, and then right around the corner. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I'll do this other wall for a little bit. I mean, it cost me a bunch of money. It's like $250, but that was also the nails, the outlets I bought. What else I bought? The oil for the gun. Yeah, I just bought a couple of things. I bought some bug spray, Anyways, so yeah, let me get this part done, and then I'd like to work on getting the lights working over here, because I've got them disconnected right now. So before I start moving this stuff over, because I got to put a shelf together in the corner in order to start moving this stuff around. Cool. Let's go from there. It's a project. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and do this. That way I'm done. I don't think I'm gonna put anything above the door. I'm just trying to cap off this wall, because right here I want to hang. I think I'll be able to hang my 2 red boxes on this wall, probably on top of each other. That way, that's for the detailing. But I might do that. Do it over there, because I'd like to build a platform for the pressure washer and a reel on this wall. That way, I hook the hose up to it and right out to wash the car or something like that. You know what I mean? It's future projects, but for right now, let's cut some wood for that. Cool. One more last look. Make sure I'm not freaking missing something. And mark the studs at the bottom on my broken and freaking foundation. That foundation's a mess, man. It's broke up. Whoop. Space is limited, bro. is about an inch off, top to bottom. I'm saying. Cool. Let's nail it, bruh. Let's nail it. Whoop, I'm out. I like using this nail gun. It's been a while. It's been a while. Except I'm just using little 2-inch nails. Can't get to that one right now. Cool. Solid, baby boy. Solid. Oh, I'm not gonna mess with that one right now. Nah, that's not gonna be wide enough. No. It ain't short, so we'll worry about that one when we do the back. Because it's 13 inches. I'm not worried about above the door right now. Cool beans. Cool beans. On to the next job. So now I'm going to work on taking care of these two outlets right here real quick. Just pull these lights out and hook up outlets. Take the lights out, hook up an outlet basically. And that way I can get the lights on over here and we'll go from there. It's pretty simple. Pull it out, put an outlet in. No big deal. Well, let's see if I did this right. That's cool. So it's all temporary hanging up. It's just setting on top of the rafters because I don't have any more of those chains. I did have one chain for this one though. But so I have 3 more. I'll put on that side once I get all this stuff out of the way. Cool. So this is the start of the garage project times. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I get this garage semi put away, then we can start on some other projects. I still got to work on the van or the truck. My exhaust, the muffler, the cone inside the muffler has broke loose, so it rattles really bad. I can pull that in here. I still got to get the fender on it, the quarter pounder, rocker, all that stuff. So cool. I am tickled pink. It's only like, I think it's 4, 5 o'clock. So it's not too bad. It's a start, man. Somewhere's a start. So I'm going to sweep the corner out right there. And then I'm going to grab one of those shelves and see if I can get that to work back there in the back. You know, it might not be too bad with it sitting out away from the wall. So I'll move this out of the way so you guys can see. All right, let me get the ladder out of the way. I got more fans going on in here than anything. So yeah, it's not too hateful. It's 6 inches out from the wall. So the shelving might not have an issue with it because stuff can go extend past there, you know. So I don't know. We'll line them up here and see how bad it is. I prefer to have them against the wall versus sticking out from the wall, and I'll probably bring my workbench out here, the one I've had in almost every shop. That'll go right there under the window. That way I can put like some battery chargers on it. You know what I mean? It's always something to work on, man. Always, always, always. So the legs on this style, you can adjust it by 1-inch increments. So I was able to make the legs in the front longer than the ones in the back, aka shorter. I got a little gap underneath it, which is perfect. Yeah, this worked just fine, man. I've got a ton of these shelvings. Just the plastic tips is what I'm gonna have a problem with. Sorry about the wind. These little clips, I've only got so many of them. I know I've got a ton of them somewhere, so I only have so many of these right now. I think I've got enough to do one shelf or one unit, so I'll go ahead and pop that together real quick and we'll go from there. Cool. So the legs are adjustable, so ledge out, got that one. So I'm using the level because it's got the little niches in it, and that's where these clamps go. So I'm trying to get it just right, so it's level right off the bat. That way I don't have to mess with it. I'm going to drop it down just a hair. Yeah, you can see it's right on the money. Yeah, that's good. The back may be off a hair. These bars are really weird today for some reason. I got a whole bunch of them that are quarter bars. I don't know. I've taken this stuff apart so many times. So on this one here, I'll put a top bar, top one on, and we'll be done with this today. I'd like to get these two red cabinets hung up over there behind the door, or at least give them a shot, see how well they're going to work with the door, because I don't want the door swinging open and hitting the cabinets. That'll break my little heart. I just don't want them sitting on the floor anymore. Cool. Let's get some more pins on this and put another shelf up. There we go. Cool beans against the wall. Nice and straight. Cool. This will work out, man. I don't like how that footer's kicked out. Kind of weird. Anyways, so yeah, we're good on this. It's start, man. So the other 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves are already put together. I'll have to take stuff off of one, move it to this, relocate the shelf. But I was also thinking about right here, putting my workbench. I have it inside. I'd like it in here. That'd be nice, but it doesn't have to be. It's just got that back, and I can put batteries on it. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's just worry about getting some shelves up here right now, so I can get this stuff over and out of the way, so I can move this stuff around and be able to put my van in the garage. Maybe. We'll see. I don't need the van in the garage. I need a truck in here, so I can get started on the truck. But one thing at a time, brother man. One thing at a time.
Tell them who you are if you're living.